Hey, it's Bilbo. Bilbo Baggins. Don't adjust whatever device you're hearing this on. It's me, live and in stereo. No return engagements, no encore, and this time, absolutely no request. Get a snack, settle in, because I'm about to tell you the story of my life. More specifically, how I stole the treasure of Smaug.
Bilbo, Michael, Grip, whatever in Smaug's desolation you call yourself. What are you doing, man? Alright guys, let's talk. Let's talk about 13 reasons why we love or hate this book, The Hobbit.
Alright, so the first thing we'll talk about is the reasons why we hate The Hobbit, or some people hate The Hobbit, because I really don't have a problem with most of these things. Yeah. Who's me?
Grip.
Okay.
Bilbo?
I hate The Hobbit because Bilbo, the main character, seems to be completely too lucky.
Alright, so reason number one, Bilbo's luck.
Well, I mean, Bilbo, in their adventure, he gets caught by trolls and goblins and wargs and all kinds of nasty things, and he always seems to slip through the cracks. I mean, no one's that lucky. I don't know anyone that lucky.
I have to agree with Grip. I don't get how he's so lucky. Doesn't make sense.
Not only does he escape all the time, he does find the ring.
Yeah, I know.
The ring.
Exactly. And I think, the ring obviously has a lot to plays a large role in his escapes, but I think finding it is just so lucky.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like whenever he found the ring with the Gollum, I think,
Right.
he had to get those crazy riddles out, and I don't think I could have come up with those on the spot. All that pressure, and this dude's about to eat me.
That's true.
These clever riddles.
That's true. Bilbo is pretty crafty.
Yeah. No, I definitely think his encounter with Gollum was there, and he showed a lot of skill there. But the fact that he was in the right place at the right time to find that magic ring that helped him to the end of the journey was just a little too lucky for my taste.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of the ring, let's go on to the next thing, number 2. We should talk about the ring as a whole. I mean, what are the odds that the one ring that he does find in this cave, in the dark, is this ring that turns you invisible and practically allows you to escape any sort of situation?
I know. I think the book can't happen without it.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably true. How do y'all feel about my boy Thorin?
Thorin is just an absolute...
I agree. He is a...
this whole time...
Like an abnormally humongous...
Alright, let's not get physiological here. No, but the whole time, he talks about being king under the mountain, blah, 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 blah. But you know what? He never really was king, because the dragon came when he was a pretty small boy, and just because his father died, he was heir to the throne, but he never had a kingdom to rule. So what makes him king, really? And he's always getting dwarves in these bad situations. And
what kind of king is that?
I think it's very fitting that he's one of the... Yeah, I think it's very fitting that he's one of the only dwarves out of all 13 to die. Because I definitely do think he has a tragic flaw. He's very arrogant and confident, but yet he relies on Bilbo to save his every time.
I know, yes.
I do like how they finished him off as a character.
Yeah, he was pretty arrogant the whole time, but he
humbled himself towards the end.
Yeah, which was very admirable.
I didn't really expected him to die, though. That caught me by surprise, because, imagine him finally becoming the king under the mountain, but then this, boy Dane comes out of nowhere, takes the glory.
Yeah, well, all of them would have died, but...
Oh, back to the luck.
Guess who shows up?
Who showed up, Brandon?
Well, there's 2 people in particular, but the one I'm talking about this time is not just one person, but a group of not humans, but the Eagles.
The Philadelphia
Oh
Eagles?
my
God. No, the Eagles of the Misty Mountains.
Oh.
That come to save the day, the perfect time, not once, but twice in this book.
They wouldn't have even had to come save the day the second time if they hadn't to save the day the first time.
Exactly, right. You're right.
I think, like the ring, they are crucial.
Yeah, it would be a very short story if they wouldn't come the first time.
Yeah, exactly. That just makes me so mad.
Yeah.
That never happens. Where are my eagles?
Yeah, I know. Like, what the heck?
But even more so than the Eagles is one particular person.
I think I
I'd
know.
say it.
Who do you think it is, Cole?
Dumbledore.
Abraham.
You're stupid. It's Gandalf.
Yes, Gandalf.
He's a great character, but, he's always disappearing, but then showing up at the right time.
Yeah, I think he's overused as a plot device.
Yeah. I feel like maybe the author was just writing and was like, oh crap, I'm stuck. Oh, I'll just throw in Gandalf. I mean, he definitely has a sixth sense.
He does. But he is a wizard.
Yeah.
He is a wizard.
He is a
He is a
wizard.
wizard.
Okay.
He doesn't do a lot of magic though.
I know.
A lot less magic than you would expect. So, what do you want to talk about next? I mean, Grip, do you have anything to add to reasons to hate The Hobbit?
Yeah, I hate ponies. I mean, there's so many ponies. They start off with ponies, they're offered more ponies, and then there's just not that many ponies. I don't think I've seen.
There's a lot of ponies.
Yeah.
They came out of nowhere.
And supplies and food. It just all comes at the right time.
Oh, no. One thing that I, in particular, did not like about it was the ending. I thought the ending was very anticlimactic after they had this huge epic quest to get to the Lonely Mountain, and then the dragon's defeated, there's this awesome battle, and then Bilbo just goes back home.
Right.
The end.
What a Baggins. Yeah, you'd think he just goes into the next adventure and starts popping people down with that ring, but
No, see, if it were me, I would like to stay over there with the dwarves.
I know.
It seems like a pretty happening place.
for real, you get some good breakfast every day.
Yeah. I mean, after
See
his
those fake hobbits.
after his whole, transition into a hero, you think he wouldn't want to just still go back.
Yeah, give up
To
the
living-
glory like
Yeah.
that.
But granted, he did say that he was different,
Yes.
and then as a result, people didn't like him, but he was content with that.
Right.
Oh, another thing, not the ending, but the dragon, Smog.
Oh man, that guy, the red and golden dragon that they hyped up for maybe 14 chapters of the book. And
Yeah,
then
not a very impressive antagonist.
Then you suddenly walk through a cave and he smells you, and whoa, we're supposed to be impressed.
Yeah, they make him appear all powerful and really intelligent, but he wasn't.
No.
He even shows off his one weakness to Bilbo.
Right off the bat. They didn't even get to know each other. I mean,
Yeah,
they
and
didn't
then
go on a first date already.
yeah, I know.
Conveniently
Yeah,
enough, for someone who's lived so long, he didn't know what a hobbit smelled like. Yet another luck for Bilbo.
yeah, and then just talking about the dragon. The dwarves, they had this quest, but it's revealed they don't have a plan to get rid of the dragon.
Right.
But guess what? They didn't have to deal with the dragon.
Oh,
Shout out to Bard,
Yes.
that guy.
yeah, that's another thing. One last arrow, one small spot.
And the little thrush coming out of nowhere.
I know. It just all came together at the last moment, conveniently saving the dwarves again.
Yeah. Not a very complex.
Not once, not twice, not 3 times. Maybe 10 times.
I would like to point out that they've been saying Smaug's name wrong. They've been saying it's Smog. It is not Smog. It is pronounced Smaug.
It's an AU though.
Show me the evidence, sir. Please, come at me.
Okay. Well, according to the Lord of the Rings Appendix E, AU is pronounced like ow.
Oh.
So it's Smaug, not Smog.
All right. Well, I apologize, Mr. Tolkien. I apologize to Cole Johnson, who is deeply offended by this mispronunciation.
No, I'm going to hold my ground because I'm still going to say Audi and I'm still going to say Smog. So just take
Abraham,
your
I always
argument.
think you're right.
Just take your argument and throw it back into that cave.
Fine.
The cave that they were stuck in for 3 hours.
Yep, I remember that.
You can go there too.
Okay.
All right, guys. Let's stop all the
Maybe
hate.
I will.
Now we're talking about the things that we love about The Hobbit. The one thing that I love the most is the setting of Middle Earth. I think it is a fantastic place for a story to happen. It has a bunch of little quirks. It has so much depth. That's reason number one I love The Hobbit.
I mean, I live in Middle Earth if I could. All the diversity going on and
Yeah.
different races. We got
Yeah.
trolls here, goblins there. I don't like the goblins, but they're there. And then we got the hobbits, the really judgmental dudes that are really small.
I would love to live like a hobbit.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh,
Their
yeah.
eating schedule.
Oh,
Yeah, you get
The
second
tea-
breakfast.
Yeah.
tea time. Random strangers coming and tell you stories all the time. I mean, the chances of Gandalf coming just go up 10% more. It's nice. I'd live in Middle Earth. So descriptive as well.
Yeah, speaking of his the descriptiveness, I think we have to attribute that to Mr. Tolkien.
Oh, what a guy.
The narration in this book
The goat.
and his style is very, very well.
Yeah, I think
Very
the
well
narration
written.
and the style is really what made Middle Earth such an awesome place.
Yeah,
Makes you really impressed that it only took him 300 words to introduce you to like a whole another universe. And you're just
Yeah.
like,
yeah, you get sucked in.
like J.K. Rowling needed like 7 books.
All right, let's keep talking about the
Sorry, I
Hobbit.
like Harry Potter. Anyways, back to things we love.
Talking about what Brandon was talking about, like the narration, the style, I definitely like how the author wrote the book like he was telling a story to us, like a bedtime story, really.
Yeah.
I mean, it had a really cool feeling.
Yeah, felt intimate. Feels like he was right there. We have considerably more things we hate about The Hobbit, but the last thing I want to talk about that we love is all the themes that The Hobbit
Oh, yeah.
presents. Like, I think one of the most obvious ones is good versus evil. I mean, it's very apparent
Yeah.
from the start that there is the group that we're following, Bilbo and the Dwarves and Gandalf, they're good, and then Smaug
Right.
is evil.
And I like how the good prevailed at the end.
Yeah,
Good should always prevail.
I agree.
indeed, Cole, indeed. All right, so I think we've finished talking about all we want to talk about. Overall, I would recommend The Hobbit. Despite the things that we found wrong with it, I just think it's a really cool story. It's very unique, and it's just a fun read overall.
I agree. Even though I was really annoyed at a lot of aspects of the book, I would recommend it.
Yeah, I definitely recommend the book to anybody over the age of like 9.
Or under, really.
Yeah, and it was written for children.
I too would recommend it.
But that's all, folks.
Thanks to all of our fans for listening. Tune in next time. Subscribe for the next podcast.